Hello friends, and welcome again to another Warcraft Rumble video. In this video I will show you a different strategy, different setup for all these players and my friends that asking me on Discord, on Reddit and everywhere. How can we beat this stage using the Sylvanas deck or any other kind of deck that we leveled up? Everybody is asking for Sylvanas. Since we unlock Sylvanas in guild, if you go to your guild, anybody who can go and check their guild, you're gonna check here that you clicked and you claimed Sylvanas. And if you're ready and progressed with your guild and your guild are active, your guild members, you're gonna go and get the other resources and they really help. Like here we can claim this and we can upgrade Horde faction units, but this is not what we want. We want to go and check our Sylvanas deck. Now the Sylvanas deck that I'm mainly using is not the one that everybody uses or strategize about. So I built the deck around trying to push me as far as possible in PvE. Now I know that the best unit in PvE, in my opinion, and with anybody else that are talking and with any content creator, or the best leader and the best units to use there are the Harpies and the Earth Elemental with the Rend deck. If you're using Rend deck, it's very easy and very good to use these specific units. Now, of course, I was using testing wise, I was using this in Rend and checking. Of course, the worst unit so far is Brute. The Brute is not the worst, but without levels, without him having some talents, he's not that good. So the whole strategy about this and the meat cannon is insane in PvE. It helps you a lot. We cheesed it in PvP. We did a troll deck to start your account and just go and beat people. If you want to check this video, I made it. But the most important thing we're talking about is Sylvanas. Why Sylvanas Windrunner is so important? Because you're gonna have her at level 6 already. If you unlock her from the guild, immediately she's gonna be uncommon and one slot is available. So you can go into your shop and refresh it, recycle it until you get the black arrow. The black arrow is so important. It pierces through the enemies. It deals elemental damage and it's insane. And because Sylvanas will be leveled up, I guess you get her at level 13 or 14 and you upgrade her. I upgraded her at 16. Anytime I see one single EXP, I put it on Sylvanas. That's how important she is. With her high levels, plus 3 levels I'm taking from the golden leader that we picked up in the dungeon. If you go and check the dungeons, you can deal that. Now, what am I using here is this set of skills. Now, of course, I'm not always using this for the specific dungeons. For the dungeon that I the map that I used versus the Queen, I think she's here. No, the one before that, it was the Queen. So Devilsaur Queen is really insane. You have a specific timings to go and defeat her. So what I used is I wanted a big tank, so I used Abomination because he's insane. He tanks a lot. He deals AoE damage to the units beside him, like for the melee units. He doesn't counter flying. And the Plague Farmer, the damage over time is really good. He helps. He's a low cost. I wanted to lower my average cost because, as you see, she's costing 6. He costs 6 and he costs 4 and all the others cost 3. So I wanted something range. AoE, deals damage, decent damage. The farmer helped a lot and you're gonna see me use him here. Now for a tank, what's better than a tank that can rush your enemy, kill the tanky units, because the Stonehoof Torrent is very special and you need something to tank in this lineup. We added this tank. We don't need him, he's slow. We don't need him most of the time. I'm gonna swap him for anybody. Necromancer, the Meat Wagon sometimes. Sometimes I use the Ghoul because he's a 2-cost tank, but he dies easy. I wanted something really, even if it's high cost, that will give me the win condition, and it was Abomination. He helps me a lot. Now, of course, if you're free to play, you have 2 or 3 talents you can unlock by now if you saved, if you played efficiently. One of them and one of the best, and it's the best talent in the game beside the Gnomish, beside her talent, which was I think the Gnomish cloaking device. I think this is the best talent in the game for starters. If you can get it, it will help you a lot. And the Flame Burst for the Whelpegs is insane. This is insane. It deals damage to the enemies around it, melee or ranged units around it, but it doesn't hurt flying units, and they deal AoE elemental damage, which is great. And here I will show you how it helps help us here. The win condition for me, everybody is fighting Queen, and to fight Queen, they're using the meat cannon. And if you have Sylvanas unlocked, Sylvanas will help you bypass this stage without even using the meat cannon. Now the meat cannon attacks slowly, walks slowly. It's great, but I don't have the optimal rend deck to have it in there, and probably you need some talent on rend deck. The steel talent is also great, but because we got her and we unlocked her black arrow, I will show you how easy it is. It's not that easy. It took me like 3 or 4 retries, but in the end we achieved it. It was really good, and that was the only stage that I had troubles in. If we go and check all the other stages, let's check from where did I start? Okay, from the start. All of them with the undead faction are done. Now you can, of course, I don't have anything in the beast to achieve it all, and these are greens. Undead also finished it, and now I went into the yellow, so I need to finish the yellow. I'll be doing that. If you wanna check how this undead team or how Sylvanas do here, let me know. I will do the videos. I will record them for you all. Now let's go and check how does Sylvanas, how did I beat the stage and how you can optimize it. Of course you can play better. I did some mistakes, but I capitalized on the positioning that I did versus the boss. Let's go. So here we are. Okay, Sylvanas. I'll wait a little bit because they always drop this mage, the ogre. He's really annoying, and I try to burst him also with whelp eggs and one shot, and then we continue. Very perfect starting. This is the best start to have, actually. Probably if you don't have whelp eggs, I would save pilot. I dropped the harpies to counter the other lane just to keep my tower protected, and Sylvanas can just solo everything. Drop the miner. Always gold is so important in this map. You'll have lack of resources, and I want to drop Stonehoof just before I had a little bit of lag, just for him to tank a little bit so Sylvanas can do everything, and we'll start chipping damage to the boss. Now the thing is with Sylvanas against Queen, she will hit Queen and Queen will not hit her because she's out of her range, and this is what you need to capitalize on here. Abomination, as you see, I'm just ready to drop him somewhere, and I dropped him. He will soak up a lot of damage. This will get, this push with Abomination let me win this fight, actually, because nothing could tank their brute, nothing can tank anything that they drop, especially the ogre. Look at ogre, he one-shots anything. So I dropped my farmer for defensive wise and Stonehoof. Stonehoof will rush, Stonehoof will tank a little bit, and farmer will deal AoE damage, and this is what I need here to defend. Of course, I dropped another Sylvanas. As you see, the poison just ticked them, and I defended here. Now Sylvanas, look at her. She takes no damage, and she just start killing Queen. Of course, we lose her here. It's okay. We have a Banshee. The Banshee could take over somebody, and they can help us with the run. But unfortunately, we didn't. Farmer again. If we don't have this massive damage AoE with the Sylvanas, who gonna help us? Of course, the farmer. 2-cost unit that ticks and chips damage over time. Insane. Really good. I love him. He helped me a lot. Look at him. Just the poison. He saved my run here. Again, they dropped ogre. Now the whelps took care. I dropped the whelps for defensive while they took care of that lane, and now we just need to survive a little bit to drop another Sylvanas. Farmer is insane. Look, I drop him behind the tower. He start helping me with the DPS versus the dinosaurs and the harpies. Harpies are, I always use them for defensive wise. Now Queen, she hit the mark and she wanna go. She will destroy the towers and the spot. The harpies are doing a little bit of damage before she attacked them, which is good. Sylvanas, she'll take care of the left lane, the right lane. I'm like, I can survive this right now. I just need Sylvanas to do everything for me. And this is actually what she does. Insane, insane. She just, look at the damage. Super high damage. And I dropped Safe Pilot. This was the misplay. I shouldn't play her here. But she helped with a little bit of damage. Look at Sylvanas. She's hitting the boss. She's hitting Queen. She's not taking damage. Queen can't hurt her, which is really, really great. And here we go. ×2 income. I drop another Sylvanas, which helped me a lot. And I drop my Whelpegs just to defend, because I don't want her to die. And yeah, I'm trying not to let my base die also, because you need to protect yourself as well. I dropped my Stonehoof. He tanks right at the best moment for Stonehoof to tank. And Sylvanas, look at her. And I drop another Sylvanas. I mean, one Sylvanas could just destroy the boss. How about 2 Sylvanas? Going ham, and that's it. GG. Right at the end, before we take damage to our base. Insane run, really great. I'm so happy with this. I love Sylvanas. I think if you build the deck around her, she will carry you a lot in PvE. In PvE, I didn't find any hard stages so far. Even the red ones, when I played some red levels with Sylvanas, she was helping me a lot. Of course, I will upgrade Stonehoof Tauren, because I'm using him in this lineup specifically. I want to meet Cannon to continue it, but Stonehoof is a priority. He's so good to pass, or she's so good to pass and not to continue. Yeah, and that was how we defeated this boss. It wasn't easy. It wasn't that hard. It took me a couple of retries, but in the end, we defeated it. I hope this video helped you. Maybe I'm not telling you to play the same exact lineup, but maybe you can play some lineups similar to that, and it will help you. And yeah, that was it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.